So this is who the F is Donk.
The stats, our frame of reference, everything we know about Counter-Strike.
Look how much better this looks, bro. Come on, don't cap, guys.
Proven to be
When was the last time you watched somebody play Inferno since you're on CS2?
unfit for describing the monster that has been unleashed upon Counter-Strike. Nobody has ever been this good. Full stop. Certainly, nobody has ever been this good in their debut at a big event. They called Overwatch the Counter-Strike killer. No, don't laugh. Why is that funny? They called Valorant the Counter-Strike killer. They've called all sorts of games the Counter-Strike killer. Hell, Valve called Counter-Strike 2 the CSGO killer. But truly, nothing has ever made CS look this silly before. Nothing has ever changed Counter-Strike's face the way the Beast has. Nothing has ever completely destroyed years and years of history in...
Okay, whoever's voice this is doesn't go with a video to hype this up. This voice feels like my grandmother reading, like a script.
One fell swoop. There is only one Counter-Strike killer, and he should be known simply as Donk.
I felt so cringe and awkward. Hopefully that person doesn't...
There are no superlatives left to describe what we witnessed in Katowice. Every single positive adjective you can imagine has been thrown at this grinning boy. Everything you could think to say about what he can do, about what he did, about what he can do, has already been said. But let's just talk about how unprecedented what Donk has just done is. A 1.70 rating with 110 ADR and 1.11 kills per round over the event. A multi-kill more than once every 3 rounds. A 1.80 KD ratio. Donk was averaging 38.1 more damage per round than he was taking. For reference, m0NESY was second with just over half of that at 19.8. Donk got the opening kill in a quarter of the rounds he
Oh, this guy's gonna make me sleep.
played in Poland.
Not Donk, the guy reading the script.
With a 2.68 opening kill ratio. Fuck hell. There's only a few events that come even close to this. Simple picked up 2 1.5 plus events in Marseille 2018 and Cologne 2021, which is...
Yeah, but to be honest, Simple had these stats when the game was already out for a while and people were on their top level. Now in CS2, I feel like everybody's and like everybody can pop off and everybody so it's not the same, you know? Or do you not agree, chat?
Still short of Donk's rating and, well, everything else that Donk did. Just think about how insane that is for a start. Simple has never done this.
Like, if you just think about it, Simple was sick after the NIP era of, like, I don't know what they had, 80 wins, 0 lose. And after that, he was sick and destroying everybody. While he was playing with Zeus and Edward, who weren't that good.
Wu put up a 1.53 at Epicenter with a pitiful 97.3 ADR and 0.96 kills per round. He did match Donk's KD ratio though with far fewer opening kill attempts. This is getting silly. The closest anyone has ever come to Donk, again, a teenager at his first big event, is peak Nico at ESL1 New York 2017. And if you remember that event, you know how obscene what I'm saying is. Nico picked up a 1.70 rating with and I'm not...
Oh my god, look at Nico here, bro. Guys, look how much a woman can change you. Going from this to how he looks now. Legit, bro. Legit.
Here, 2.42 KD ratio over the event and a 3.12 opening kill ratio.
I just hope Donk never gets a girlfriend. That's what I hope for. If he gets a girlfriend, he's finished. And trust me, I'm talking from my own experience. Before I had a girlfriend, I was an insane, super talented, the greatest player alive. I was like, everybody was saying I'm gonna become like the next Simple. But then I had a girlfriend, I tried, and everything went to hell.
Donk still beats him out on ADR and kills per round. Nico collected just 0.99 kills per round at 103.2 ADR, compared to Donk's 1.11 kills per round and 110 ADR. Nico also did it over fewer rounds, having only played 7 maps. That we can even compare Donk to that is astounding.
But look how much better this looks, bro. When you like peek, like it's so crispier, no?
That you can easily argue it was better.
Don't say cap. Don't say cap. Shut your mouth.
Defies description. Especially as Nico did it mostly against NA teams. So what's next? It's kind of hard to say. It seems so obvious that Donk is.
Bro, one tournament and look, bro, these people just jumping on a hype for Twitter likes and stuff.
This moment, the best player in the world, no arguments. We just won't hear them. The next step is total world domination. Major, Cologne, a second major, everything. It seems insane to talk like this about a player and a team who have just won their first event. But if we go back to that Nico and New York thing, that seemed like what would happen for FaZe. But only their grand final demons stopped them. Donk has played one big event, and the only thing we can say about his future is whether or not he can create an era with team spirit. In this team, he has the support structure to keep up this insanity, and in his hands he has the Midas touch. That we can discuss whether he can create an era after one event, straight-faced, is testament to just how incredibly dominant he was. It's not just the numbers, it's not just the stats, it's how he did it, the fear he instilled in the opposition. It's the fact that he got even better when the lights were brightest. It is unfiltered aggression, the arrogance of youth, the fact that he just didn't have an off game. The only thing that could stop him would have been his choking, but he's shown no signs of that.
Look how much uglier CS2 looks and how much plastic it looks when they're moving and stuff.
He is just the chosen.
Compared to CSGO.
How does one play like Donk? Well, the simple answer is you can't. The things he does to top tier opposition isn't feasible or possible for mortals like us. He takes and wins unfavourable fights more often than Jerry from Tom and Jerry. You can watch his demos and yeah, you will learn something, but you can't teach his innate ability. You can copy everything he does, but you can't copy the way he does it. It'd be like studying Damian Lillard to learn how to shoot from half court, or Virat Kohli to learn how to bat, or Darwin Núñez on how to hit the post. Unless you have it, you just can't be that good. Oh, and if you want a preview of what Donk versus Simple might look like, it turns out they played each other on Face It the other day, and yeah, Donk might just be the best player in the world.
Bro, if it was Anubis, they need to go on Mirage. Mirage is Simple's home turf, you know?
Is Donk destined to be the greatest ever? It's a tough question. None of us can tell the future, and if you asked it a year ago, you would have been told 0 out of 8 bait, try harder on the HOTV forums. What we do know is that if Donk doesn't get any better than he currently is, and plateaus at this level forever, then yes, he will already be the best player ever to touch the game. Which is an absolutely ridiculous thing to say, because again, he was born in 2007. He is younger than the PS3 and the song Grace Kelly by Mika. He's 17 years old and has played one big event. But what we said is still entirely true. His first event is as good as Nico's best and better than Simple or ZywOo's. If he just maintains this level, he will retire as the GOAT. Never mind if he, God forbid, gets any better. Well, at least until...
Wait, how do you learn that? I want to learn this.
Never
Listen,
mind
when you say like you can learn, I want to learn this.
if he, God forbid, gets any better.
How do I learn this?
Well,
is there a way to learn that?
At least until some other teenager comes out of Denmark with the same aimbot tier mechanics combined with the knowledge of all the perverted angles only Danish Face It players know, and brings back Pika Stralis Grenades Deluxe Edition. Honestly, we had to play against some Danes in Face It yesterday, and we don't want to talk about it, but we do think they could beat Donk. Anyway, there's still a lot that could change the course of Donk's career. Maybe he gets bored of winning. Maybe he joins Donk's career.
You know what could change? Him not knowing how to walk. Look at this.
There's a lot that could change the course of Donk's career.
Look at this, yeah.
Maybe
this could change his career. He's having trouble
walking. There's still a lot
walking.
that could change the course of Donk's career.
What the
Maybe
fuck?
he gets bored of winning.
Yo, somebody needs to follow him around.
Maybe he joins TSM for a salary that would make Neymar wins. Maybe he gets found out. Maybe he switches to Valorant. We just don't know.
What the fuck is this?
Nobody thought Simple would ever stop winning. Nobody thought ZywOo would be overtaken by a kid in his rookie year. Nobody thought Pika Stralis would ever lose.
Yeah, I swear. The only reason Simple stopped winning is the war. I swear I have that type of feeling. Like that team broke up. If that team didn't break up, I think he would have an insane run.
Donk is the best player in the world. Whether or not that continues is a story yet to be written, but we will definitely be along for the ride. Will Donk retire as the greatest ever?
Dude, look how small he is. I can't believe he's smaller than me.
Let us know down below.
Can't believe he's skinnier than me. Like, how can you be skinnier than me? I don't know what that guy's talking about. I don't know. I don't know who did that script or talking or whatever, but that guy's drunk. That guy needs help.